Hey everyone, Claire Williams with Humble Warrior Wellness and Yoga. A quick session today addressing the psoas. So we will be on our hands and knees for our session today. So I want to make sure that you have anything that you need that could make your knees more comfortable. So today I have a small pillow, but a blanket would work just fine. We'll also potentially need yoga blocks. And if you don't have yoga blocks, maybe a sturdy book, a step stool would be just fine. So anytime we use blocks in yoga, we are building the ground up to us, helping aid in our forms. So let's get started. Hands and knees, however is best for you. Left knee resting on the mat below. Make sure to take the time to cushion the left knee. Stepping right foot forward. Center of the mat, coming into a kneeling lunge. So we're looking to have ankle to knee alignment here in our right leg. Pull traction forward to the top of the mat, coming off of the left kneecap. Untucking the toes. Resting on the top of the left foot, settling in, connect with the breath. Our forms today will be holding maybe around 3 to 5 breath cycles. Now I've been talking a lot in this one, so it's a little bit longer, but please feel free to pause the video if you'd like to hold your forms for longer. Now bring awareness to the front of the left hip, checking in, noticing that area, notice sensation, possibly a stretch. Just notice how it feels. Now, when you're ready, passive stretch to active, pressing the top of the left foot into the mat below. Work with the breath on an exhale, extension with our working leg. Press the hips back towards that left heel. Neutral foot placement in the right foot. You can take your props with you. Bring awareness to the right hip. Tuck it into the midline. Press it back at the same time. We'll press forward, transitioning into another hip stretch called lizard. Toe heel right foot to the edge of your mat. Taking hands or props on the inside of the right foot. Now I'm going to lift my hands so you can see that right knee. There's 2 choices. Right knee can stay tucked in towards the body, or you can roll onto the outside of the right foot. We like to call that the knife edge in yoga, letting the knee fall out and away from the body. 2 choices with the upper body, remaining on the hands, utilizing props if you'd like, or transition to the forearms. Settling in. Pressing into the hands, we rise. Take your time. Toe heel, right foot back to that starting position, middle of the mat. Hands framing the right foot. We're going to create a kickstand with our left leg. So think about bringing that left foot up and in, and we'll walk our torso over to the left. I'm going to bring my props with me. Bringing awareness to this right knee, press it forward towards the top of the mat and then back behind you at the same time. Now this is a super deep stretch. 2 choices with the upper body, remaining on the hands, or you can take it down to the forearms. Now, however is best for you. If you're on the forearms, let's rise and let's briefly extend that working leg. And we'll take a second, transition back to hands and knees. And we'll switch to our opposite side. If you need to sway those hips right and left, please feel free to do so. I'm going to adjust my mat here. So left foot will now be top of the mat. Right knee resting on your pillow blanket. Pull that traction forward coming off of the right kneecap. Looking to have ankle to knee alignment here in our left working leg. Actively press front of the right hip towards the floor below. Check in with this side. Is there a difference compared to your opposite? And we'll change that passive stretch to active. When you're ready, actively press the top of the right foot into the mat below. We're going to work with the breath. Take that inhale in, and on your next exhale, extension with the left leg, hips press back, neutral foot placement, awareness to the left hip, tuck it into the midline, press it back at the same time. We'll press forward, toe heel, left foot to the edge of the mat. So hands or props are on the inside of the left foot. Your choice in your form, left knee stays tucked in or opening up, letting it fall away from the body. Staying on the hands or that other choice, transition to the forearms. Settling in. When you're ready, press into the hands, rise, moving with intention, toe heel left foot, returning to the middle of your mat. Kickstand that right foot in towards the body, torso walking over to your right. Now you're the maker of this stretch here, finding whatever variation feels well for you. Awareness to the left knee, press it forward to the top of the mat, back behind you at the same time. Remaining on the hands, or you can transition onto the forearms. Briefly extend left leg. And let's come off of the hands and knees. Meeting in an easy seat. And then taking your legs wide. Maybe pick up once or twice, keeping a neutral foot placement. Fingertips are light on the mat in front of you, working with your breath on the exhale, folding forward. When you're ready, let's rise. So again, in our video, we're only holding our forms right there around 3 or 5 cycles of breath. But if you really enjoy maybe 1, 2, or all of the forms, feel free to pause and remain in your forms for as long as you would like. So let's make sure to take our spine in the opposite direction, palms behind you. Doesn't matter where the fingers point. Heart center opening up and encouraging curvature in the lower back. Neutral spine, finding an easy seat or any shape that feels well for you. Closing the eyes if it feels well, but please feel free to have the eyes remaining open, just picking a spot in front of you to gaze upon. Palms resting right there at heart center. Taking a moment here, connecting with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Maybe taking the deepest breath you've taken all day. I want you to notice how cool the air is as you breathe in and how warm the air is as you breathe out. Maybe one is faster, slower, deeper than the other. Just notice. No need to change a thing. Bringing awareness to the shoulders, the forehead, and the jaw. If there happens to be any lingering tightness, tension, my encouragement to you today is to soften through those areas. Quite often, we hold a lot of tension there. And then I want you to notice how you feel. Anytime I ask that, noticing how you feel without passing judgment. If the eyes were closed, when you're ready, opening the eyes, maybe keep a soft gaze. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you and yours. That's all she wrote. Y'all have an awesome day. If you have any questions, comments, I'm your girl. Let me know or reach out to anyone on the Humble Warrior team. I definitely want to encourage my law enforcement friends. This simple series of stretches, especially after shift, could really, really benefit any lower back issues that you might have, especially if it's from that duty belt. So y'all take care. Have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're at. Take care, y'all.